Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, like shit this morning. I do. Well, I ain't live on Facebook yet. Feel like I've been beat with a damn club this morning. Damn heat. Rough. Good morning. Live on Facebook. Oh, damn. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Well, the reason I'm making a live video over here just on my Billy Sessions account, not Billy Sessions in the highwayman this morning, is because they don't notify half the damn people that they used to notify when I go live from my public figures. So you have to hop, jump around and shit like that. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, Leslie. Facebook's not being very fair, and they're being very biased about every damn thing. Trust me. You know, old Dwayne. So, like I said, I just kind of jumping around trying to hit everybody because, well, these bastards being so biased. You know, I mean, I'm over here on YouTube as well. I mean, they got it. They got it figured out. They don't want anybody. I mean, they don't notify hardly anybody anymore. More than Steve Ratcliffe. Well, as y'all well know, history is being made this morning over North Korea. Trump stepped across the DMZ. He is in North Korea. That's the first time uh, uh, president of the United States has been in North Korea, actually inside North Korea. Well, probably 80 years or 90. You know, I mean, that's history, guys. That is. I just can't wait to see what the damn Democrats have to say about it. You know, I mean, honestly, guys, because you know they're going to talk shit about it. They always do. Well, Gary, I'm on here live all the time. Just about every day, I'm at least live at least once. It's just Facebook ain't notifying hardly anybody. That's the reason I just went live from this account instead of my public figure page. Because hell, they don't know it, notify hardly anybody anymore. You know, I mean, that's just how they operate. Guys, the 2020 election is getting closer and closer all the time. They're not going to take no chances and let us get the word out, let us organize or do anything like that. Because you know what? They don't want Donald Trump being president of the United States again. Oh, they said no president has ever crossed that line. Well, they have now. You know, they have now, Becky. Like I said, yeah, the media is going to have a meltdown. That's right, Scotty. They are. My old Travis over there on YouTube. Yeah. Are you notified? Well, good deal, Laura. They said notified somebody. But yeah, I mean, history being made today. And like I said, Democrats, well, they're going to have to try to spin this somehow. I mean, the things that Donald Trump has done had never been done before. And it wasn't because they couldn't. Okay, appreciate it, Brad. It wasn't that it couldn't be done before. It's just they didn't want to do it before. I mean, Democrats didn't give a shit. Honestly. I mean, They just totally didn't care, None tried to do anything like that. I mean, just like Trump could go over there and meet with Iran and probably talk a deal out with the Iranian leader. Bush wouldn't do that. Obama just gave him a bunch of money. Yeah, I did do. Thanks. Appreciate it. I was going to message you and say thanks, but hell, I just got tied up, dude. You know how it is. Uh, like I said, guys, I mean, a lot of things could have been done by previous administrations, but they just didn't have the damn will to want to do any of it. Honestly, they didn't want to do any of it because you know what? They were not concerned in that right there, guys. They were not concerned in making America great again. That's the reason they didn't get off their ass and do any of it. George W. Bush, we don't negotiate with terrorists. Well, that's not always the best strategy. They might not be terrorists if you'll try to negotiate with them a little bit. I mean, but you'll buy their asses off. You'll send them a bunch of guns, but you won't negotiate with them. Well, okay. All right. Yeah. Saying it is, guys. Saying it is. I mean, we got real leadership in this country that we have never had. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna come out here and I mean, I lived through the Reagan years. Yes, I was a kid, but I did live through the Reagan years. Yes, I was born in the mid-70s, so I got a little taste of Jimmy Carter on the way out. I remember what life was like when Jimmy Carter was president, and it was beans and taters. I'm telling you. Like I said, guys, we got real leadership in there now. We really do. And I know Ronald Reagan was a good president. I'm not knocking Ronald Reagan one bit, but I'm gonna tell you what, as far as I'm concerned, at this moment, Trump's got Ronald Reagan beat. I mean, I think Ronald Reagan would have done a whole lot better than what he did if he had got shot by Hinckley. Because that kind of messed Ronnie up in the head there a little bit. It really did. Go watch Killing Reagan by Bill O'Reilly. I mean, all the Bill O'Reilly series, I don't really like Bill O'Reilly all that much. Never really have, but he did a really good job on those documentaries about Reagan, about Lincoln, so forth, so on. He really did a really good job. I'll give him credit for that. Hello, Mark. Yeah, I mean, I think Trump got Reagan beat. And honestly, guys, Reagan he did not have to go through the bullshit Donald Trump's had to go through, guys. Totally not. He had not had to go through the shit. No, he hadn't. Totally not. Remember Billy Beer, Jimmy Carter's brother? No, you got a few years on me there, Scotty. You remember a little bit more of the Carter era than I do. I just remember Jimmy Carter was president, and we were eating damn squirrels and bologna. That's basically what we had to eat when the bottom fell out among the logging industry back in the late 70s, 1980. Yeah, I wasn't very old, but I remember my daddy bitching about Jimmy Carter and how sorry he was. Tell you that shit right now. Yeah. So there you go, guys. Yeah, Becky, that was a lot of it. After Reagan got shot, Nancy had to step up and coach him. just like Bill O'Reilly had in killing Reagan. That Reagan some days would just sit there and watch soap operas in the Oval Office for 2 or 3 days at a time, just being kind of like a stupor. And then all at once he'd just snap out of it and he'd be the old Ronnie again, you know, or he had to come out and make a speech. But then he slip right back in that stupor again, after getting shot. Guys, when you get shot or something and you damn near die, that a lot of times that screws with your mind. And a lot of times you're never the same afterwards. You know, been there and done that. I know. That's the reason you got the Class A asshole out here right now that you do. Because I've had that happen to me a couple different times. And like I said, it changes you. It changes the way you think. It changes your personality. It changes quite a bit about you. You know? And yeah, for the first, I don't know, year or 2 years after it happens, you have to go through something like that. Yeah. Yeah, you probably gonna not all be there, you know? Yeah. So like I said, it messes with your mind little bit. Guys, I not only carried one pistol, I carried two pistols on me everywhere I went. One pistol just wasn't enough. That's no shit. I was pretty edgy back then. Damn wind blow the front door or screen door slam or something. I had them pistols jerked. I was blowing holes through the front doors. I was on the edge back then. At about the first year and a half after I damn near it died. I'm gonna tell you, I carried a 380 and a 357 Magnum. Carried a 357 Magnum in a shoulder holster. I carried a 380 in my waistband. That's just about everywhere I went. And mess with your mind a little bit, guys. Shit, you not. I know from experience. Been there, done that. Yeah. They don't mess with me anymore in years. But there for about a year and a half it did. So I can damn sure understand what Ronald Reagan went through. But guys, I'll be having an auction tonight. Start raising money. Go to Straight Pride Parade in Boston. Supposed to have some floats up there. We'll help with some of the floats if they have them. Actually have them. You know. I see a screenshot this morning. Now I'm not going to name no businesses' names or anything like that. I'm not. Um, I'm going to tell you right now that most of these businesses and stuff that comes out and helps with the LBGT shit, right? Pride parade with a 10-foot pole. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because they're afraid they'll lose business. I've done seen screenshots this morning that they're afraid that they will lose business. And that right there will keep a lot of people and a lot of businesses and stuff like that from getting involved in anything straight pride because they think it'll be a what you would call a PR nightmare in between the straight pride and and the gay pride, and they're not going to get involved. Just letting y'all in on that, guys. Because money talks and bullshit walks. And when it comes to the capitalism, when it comes to business, most businesses are not going to take a chance on jeopardizing their future customers by coming out and backing something, even if it's right. You want to talk about how much power the LBGTs has got and the influence they have got? There you go. And that just means that they've gained too much power and too much influence. That's exactly what the hell that tells me. So, just saying it is. I mean, when companies and stuff are scared to come out and back, people being proud to be straight, man and woman, walking down the street or on a float or whatever, afraid that they will disenfranchise their LBGT section of their business that they get from the LBGT community. That's pretty damn sad. That ought to be a wake up call to each and every damn one of you out there. Yeah, it should be. Well, that's right, Travis. That means more patriots needs to get involved. I mean, that means everybody needs to get more involved. Well, that's right, Hal. That's right. Yeah, people are giving this too much power. Yeah, well, Chick-fil-A is still rocking, but look how much hell that Chick-fil-A has been through too. Look how much the media has drugged Chick-fil-A through the damn mud. And yeah, they're looking for conservative business. Well, Gary, I agree, dude. 1% of the population. No, it ain't 1% of the population, dude. Let's redo that. Let's redo that. No, it's not 1% of the population. It's 1% of the population is actually gay, trans, binary, all that other jazz. And it's about 50% of the population that supports that one damn percent. That's correct. 1% is that way, and 50% of the population supports them being that way. That's the real story behind it. That's the reason that they have the power and influence that they do have, is because of everybody that's not that way trying to be understanding and tolerant and throwing their support behind them. It's just like Black Lives Matters has got more white members than they do black. Same thing. Same damn thing. It's not the ones that identify as, it's all the supporters that they have that will back them up, guys. And yes, that's right, Gary, with the media, they run the agenda. Very correct. You're absolutely right. Did if you come out, and I'm going to say this right because I don't give a damn. But any company, probably other than Chick-fil-A, I mean, if Chick-fil-A come out and back straight pride, that's kind of a given. But like I said, guys, any company that basically come out and back anything straight pride is going to be protested by the LBGT and all their supporters. And they're going to go on a big damn campaign against them. Y'all know that's going to happen. And that's the reason a lot of these businesses and small businesses not wanting to get involved in the straight pride is because of that. They'll boycott the shit out of everybody. And guys, really, that's what we should have been doing a long time ago. So we should have been boycotting some of this shit a long time ago. But no, we live in lies. We live the American dream. We go along to get along. We don't want to try to make no waves. It's a free country. We got the Constitution. Everybody has a right to be happy. And, well, guess what? Yeah, everybody has a right to be happy until they start pushing their shit over on you, like they have been us for quite some time. Okay? Yeah, true story. And then they start pushing their agenda in the schools and all out here in public. And then they start having parades with their ding dongs hanging out and little kids involved and all kinds of other shit. Yeah, oh yeah. Road to hell was paved with good intentions, guys. It was. Now you got the drag queen story time thing out here, and here comes the drags coming up, these libraries, reading little drag queen books to little bitty kids. Like I said, guys, the road to hell was paved with good intentions. Going along, get along, got us here, guys. It did. I've seen people say, oh, you don't need no straight pride parade, straight pride's every day. No, it ain't. When you turn on television, all you see, or the internet, all you see is the damn gay pride flag. And all you see is gay this and gay that. And now all the corporations is called the gay, Colgate, Gillette. On down the line, guys. I can sit here and name them till I'm blue in the damn face. They all catching the gay. You know why? Because they see the American conservative being complacent and lazy. And so with the Christians. And they're not ever going to say anything about it. So they're going to go ahead and get behind the gay agenda and push that shit because they wanted to push it anyway. Because they know they ain't going to catch no flack over it. You want to know the sad reality of it? That's the sad reality of it. There's not enough Christian conservatives will come out and say anything about what they're doing. So they have no threat there. That's the reason these businesses will not get behind the straight pride like they do the gay pride, because they know the damn gays will come out and boycott every damn thing they do. But they know we won't. So it's just like, oh, well, 99% of the population straight, we'll just run over their asses because they're not going to do nothing. But that 1% holds the real power, and it's called the economics. And we can't mess with them. Somebody prove me wrong. I'll be sitting here waiting for a while. Well, Malia, Yeah, I'm with you there. So that's my point. I mean, we are the majority. It's time for us to quit being silent about everything. I mean, how far is too far? How far is too far? I mean, how far are you willing to let this shit go? Honestly, before you have something to say about it publicly, not just on social media, but publicly, guys. I mean, are you gonna wait? Do your little 7 or 8 year old grandchild comes home from school and all messed up in the damn head, bawling and squalling because the school told him that little Susie needed to be little Bobby because she grabbed a Hot Wheel truck up and rolled it on the floor and exhibit some aspect of liking to do boy type shit. Now and then, are you gonna say something about it? And when it messes up one of your kids or grandkids' heads, then it'll be important enough. Guys, the thing about it is conservatives, we just need to quit being so damn selfish, self-centered. We really do. If we're wanting to take this country back and we're wanting to make America great again, we're wanting to restore some of the things that we loved about this country that we don't really have much anymore. We're going to have to start doing things sometimes that just doesn't directly affect us. Okay? We're going to have to speak out for something that affects our neighbor or the guy in the next town. We're going to have to stick together a little better than what we have and just quit looking out for ourselves, but start looking out for our freaking community. That's where the conservatives has went wrong. That's the reason the left is made as much ground as they have, is because they've looked out for their community, not just their damn selves. And at one time, the Christian conservative out here in America did look out for their own community, not just herself. But that's become a thing of the past, as we well know. Because if the Christian conservative was looking out for their community, not just their damn self, this shit out here would not be going on. Hello, Maria. Long time no see. That's what I'm saying, guys. Wouldn't be going on. I see people come out here and make posts and they try to get up in their feels and this and that about some of the shit I say. I really don't give a shit. I don't care if you like me or you don't, or you like what I got to say or you don't, or you don't like me saying something about people not getting involved or you don't. I don't give a shit. Because you know what? I'm sitting back here seeing my country tore apart, which people other than me lives here. They enjoy the same freedoms I enjoy. I see a bunch of people coming out here trying to get involved, trying to save what we have. And I see a bunch of people sitting out here on their ass that won't get involved because they're lazy and complacent and they're waiting on somebody else to do this shit for them. That they love America as long as they can sit out here and ride the freedoms of America, but they don't care enough about America to stand up for the freedoms that they do have to keep them from being took away from not only them, but their neighbors and their community. And if I have to hurt somebody's feelings a little bit, well, so be it. I really don't give a damn. Because you know what? Once the freedom is gone, what am I going to do? Sit out here and say, well, I could have said something, but I was afraid I might offend somebody. You'll never hear that out of me. But you'll hear that out of a lot of other people. That is a fact, guys. It's a fact. Well, guys, the thing about it is, oh, I see it all the time, guys, out here. People watching my videos, they don't like what I got to say, and they all get up in their damn feels. They do all the time. I really don't give a damn. Nope. Because you know what? You're going to get up in your feels and you're going to be a freaking crybaby over something I've got to say. That's pretty damn pathetic. Might ought to grow up. Or the truth hurts. It's hitting close to home. Yeah, when those mortars start hitting close to home, yeah, that's when you start seeing heads start popping up. Trust me, I see posts out here all the time. People bitching about what I got to say. And they may not say my name in particular, but they bitching about me. And I just sit out here and laugh. I get a kick out of it, actually. I know I own real estate in their head, and they're feeling guilty, or they wouldn't even make a post. They just keep quiet about it, go on. It's like if somebody out here says something that kind of offends me or I don't like, you won't ever see me hardly say anything about it. I don't be seeing me make no damn posts. No, that's right, Leon. If they don't like it, why watch? It's not that they can't do nothing about what I got to say, Leon. That's what it is. And there's a lot of other people out here that follow me. And they listen to what I got to say. And there ain't nothing they can do about that. Because more people's gonna listen to what I got to say than's gonna listen to what they got to say. And that's what they're up in their feels about. That they can't do shit about what I got to say. And they're just a whisper over in the corner. That's the part they don't like. Well, guys, I'm gonna hop off of here. Y'all have a good morning. I'll be live at 8 o'clock tonight to have an auction, start raising money to do the Boston Straight Pride thing. So we will catch y'all at 8 o'clock tonight, Central Standard Time.